Hello guys, how are you doing? Hope you guys are doing well. I am happy to be here again. I saw all your messages, they are amazing. Sharon from Canada, I saw your message, it was wonderful. I can see that you're doing well and you learn very fast. Please trade according to the strategy I taught you, and also make sure you always put the indicator, the special indicator, into use all the time. Also, Kunle from Nigeria, I saw your message, it was wonderful. I am even happy that you are applying the special indicator on different assets and you're really killing the market with it. I am happy to see that. Keep to that and do not go away from the strategy. Make sure you apply everything you were taught in the training. Okay, today I am happy to be here because I have been getting so many messages from some of my subscribers. They want to know how much you can make in a day in the market, as in from the market, how much you can make from the market in a day. So I decided to come up with this blueprint. This is my first blueprint. I might be coming up with some other ones again. So I'm trying to let you know that you can make $100 per day from the trading platform. So I came up with this $100 per day blueprint and I'll be showing you how to go about it. This blueprint is based on my experience in the markets, and I try to simplify it in such a way that a newbie can learn it and put it into practice and also achieve the same result which I can also achieve. So I'm starting with $100 per day blueprint because I believe it is a target that you can easily achieve. Okay, so before we go into full details today, I will quickly introduce myself for those that are joining us in the channel for the very first time. My name is Opeola. I am the creator of Qora Digital Cash. I use this platform to share my business ideas with my subscribers and my viewers so that you can earn a few bucks from it. And if you work hard on some of these ideas, you can turn it into a big income opportunity for yourself. So you can just check out my channel for the videos that I've uploaded in the past. Watch them and put the tips, the ideas I've shared there into practice, and I'm sure you will be glad you did. If you have any question on any of the video you watch, kindly check below this video for my email in the description box. I have my email in the description box. Send me an email and I will reply you. If you need anything, probably you need my trading strategy, you need my special indicator, check below this video for the description box. Search for my email there and send me a message or send a mail to me, and I will reply you immediately. So, and also, before we go far, if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, kindly check below this video for the subscription button and hit on the subscription button to subscribe, and also click on the notification bell so that when next I upload a new video, then you will be notified immediately. And you can also give us thumbs up on some of our videos. Okay, thank you. So let's go to today's business. Today I want to show you a blueprint, a $100 per day blueprint, by a blueprint that can earn you $100 per day by just trading boom and crash. The whole idea of this blueprint is programmed in such a way that you don't have to spend much time in the market. You spend little time in the market and you earn as much as $100 in a day. Yeah, I mean it, as much as $100 in a day. I always tell my students this, that you should try as much as possible to reduce the number of time you spend in the market. I will repeat that again. I always tell my students that they should try as much as possible to reduce the number of time they spend in the market, and I'll give you a reason for that. The whole idea of the market, the market is designed to give you a lot of money, and it is also designed to take a lot of money from you. So the market is a place where you can give and you can take. So which one are you trying to do? Are you trying to take, or you are trying to give back to the market? So you should decide the one you are trying to do. The more time you spend in the market, then the more the more time you spend in the market, then you should know that you are ready to give back to the market. So the less time you spend in the market, the 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 better for you. When you spend less time in the market, then you are in a safe hand. But people don't know this. They want to spend the whole day to earn all the money in the market, and they end up losing it all when they spend a lot of time in the market. They don't understand it. The market is always juicy. It will always want you to stay, because you will always be feeling that you can earn more, and by the time you spend more time in the market, then you will be losing your money again. So let's quickly go into the $100 per day blueprint. So I have something here. Good. I have something here prepared already. We have some rules to follow. So let's go into the rules. The first thing you should look out for. These are some of the things that guide me, and these are the reasons why. These are some of the reasons I've been successful in this business. Okay, the first thing you should look out for is you must confirm the trend of the market before jumping into the market. I always tell my students this. There is no way you will go into the market without knowing the trend. There is no way you will go into the market without knowing the movement of the market. If you do not know the movement of the market, you are just going into the markets without the knowledge of the market. It means you don't even have the knowledge of the market at all, and you are at the risk of losing your money already even before getting into the market. So the very first thing you need to consider is to know the trend of the market. Is the market on uptrend or downtrend? The market may not be on uptrend throughout the day. It can be on uptrend for a while, then downtrend for a while. Then also you need to know the one that works for the asset, the one that works best for the assets you are trading. For instance, for boom, it pays you more. If you want to sell boom, it pays you more for boom to be on downtrend than for it to be on uptrend. If you are buying into boom, then you should look out for uptrend in boom. For crash, it pays you more. If you are buying crash, it pays you more for crash to be on uptrend than for it to be on downtrend. If it is on uptrend, you trade it. If it's on downtrend, you sell it. You don't buy. And if you don't know how to sell it, then you stay away from the market till you find it on uptrend. So that is the whole idea about it. So you need to know the trend of the market. It starts from there. You need to know the trend, and when you know the trend of the market, then it will be safe for you to trade. You will know the reason why you are going to the market even before going into it. Then the next thing you need to consider before opening any trade at all is you must be certain about the support and resistance level. Check out for the support and resistance level. Make sure you are certain about it. It now depends on the assets you are trying to trade between boom and crash. whichever one you are trading, make sure you are certain about the support and resistance level. Once you are certain about the support and resistance level, this will help you to know where the crash and the spike can happen, and you can easily get out of the, you can easily know where to take your profit before those things will happen, even before you enter the market. Then the third thing is, do not go into the market if the market has no opportunity to give to you. Sorry, if the market has no opportunity to give, if the market has no opportunity to give, do not go into the market at all. For Christ's sake, you have the whole of 24 hours to trade. So why the rush? Why rush into the market? Why wake up very early in the morning and the next thing you do is to get glued to your PC screen for like 3, 4, 5 hours just trying to enter the market? You don't have to enter the market if the market is not suitable for you at that particular time. You only check for the suitable period. Once you see the suitable period, go into it. That suitable period can be for hours, it can be for like 1 to 2 hours, it can even be for 30 minutes. Go into it and pick what you want to pick. Within that period, you will have achieved your daily goal, even more. So make sure you don't go into the market when it is not suitable. Okay, the fourth one, know where you want to take your profits before you place a trade. That is very, very important. I always tell my students, if you place a trade without knowing where you want to place your profit, that means you didn't consider the trend of the market before going to the market. That means you didn't consider the support and resistance level, and that means you are not even sure of where the spike and the crash can happen. So you just went to the market and you are already praying that, you are hoping that the crash and resistance will not happen before you get out of the market. And do you know what, you might even be tempted to stay a bit. For instance, you had in mind of, okay, let me just make $5, and once I make $5 I will get out of the market. And you made $5 and you were like, okay, let me make it $6, since it is already $5.20, let me make it $6. By the time you are trying to make it $6, you just notice that there is a reversal in the market and you're already caught up in the maybe spike or crash. And that is where the problem usually comes. That is where you usually have your problem. So you should be certain of where you want to take your profit even before placing your trade. Then the fifth rule should be, use the right lot size. I always tell my people, my students, always use the right lot size. Stick to the right lot size. There is a standard lot size for every asset, either volatility 100, volatility 75, volatility 25, boom, crash. There is a standard lot size for each of them. So stick to the standard lot size. And it also depends, the lot size also depends on your capital. It depends on your capital. These are some of the things I taught. These are some of the things I have been teaching my students. These are some of the things I pass down to them. They know the right lot size to use when they have $50, when they are trading a particular asset. They know the right lot size to use. So you need to know this. So the sixth one is, always know that you have the whole of 24 hours to achieve your daily goal. So you don't need to rush. I've said this before. You don't need to make all your money in the morning. You don't need to. If the market is not even suitable in the morning at all, then wait till afternoon. If it is not suitable during the day, then do it in the night. You will find a suitable period within the 24 hours you have in a day. With all these rules in mind, then let's now go into what we have for our blueprints. This is what we have for our blueprints. Let me bring it up a bit. Sorry. These are what we have for our blueprints. Okay, the blueprint to $100 per day. is what we are trying to say. Let's say you, like I always say, I've said this before, your capital will help you to know how far you can go in the market. It will help you to know the number of the time you can spend in the market. It will also help you to know the right lot size to use depending on the assets you are trading. For instance, we are today we are talking about boom and crash, and we have standard lot size for boom and crash. We have that of 1000, we have that of we have standard lot size for 1000, and for boom and crash 1000. Then we have for boom and crash 500, because both of them are not trading in the same way. Their trading pattern are the same. 500 and 1000, the trading pattern for 500 and 1000 are the same, but the volatility level are not the same. So you need to know the standard lot size for both of them. So let's say we are trading boom and crash 1000, or let's say we are trading all the booms and all the crash, but I will be using boom and crash 1000 as an example. So we have four assets to trade in a day: boom 1000 and boom 500, crash 1000 and crash 500, but we are using the standard lot size for boom and crash 1000. Okay, and we have a capital of $200. We have a capital of $200. I always advise that if you have attended my training, you will know that the higher the capital, the easier the market will become. And I have a reason for saying that, and I'm not saying that if your budget is not as much as this, you cannot go into. Of course, you can go into the market. I actually raised $50 to over $1000 plus. When I started with $50, and I raised it up to where my capital is today. So you too can do that, but you need to be patient to achieve that. Okay, let's say we are having a capital of $200, and the next thing you need to look out for, with all the rules in mind, the next thing you need to look out for is the standard lot size, which you need to consider the standard lot size. Okay, what is the standard lot size for $200? The standard lot size for $200 is 6, lot size 6. But I'm not going to advise you to use lot size 6. I'm going to advise you to reduce the risk a bit, and let's say we decide to use lot size 4. We are using lot size 4. Okay, so we've decided to use lot size 4 to reduce the risk a bit. Then the third thing we need to look out for is we will try as much as possible to reduce the number of time we spend in the market. We will try as much as possible to reduce the number of time to spend in the market. Okay, in order to reduce this, then we consider the fourth aspect of the blueprint. We go into the market to pick 2 to 3 minute candles per trading session. So we are going to trade in session, which means we are not trading at a stretch, in order to reduce the risk. This is a newbie blueprint. We want to trade per session in order to reduce the risk. We don't want to spend so much time in the market, because the person that will be using this blueprint is very new to the trading, to FX markets. So to the trading platform, the person needs to make some money for himself. So that is why we are using this. So you don't have to spend much time in the market. You just need like 2 to 3 minutes candles per trading session. The maximum trade you can make, maximum session you can make in a day should be 20. So we've set the target to 20 sessions per day. 20 sessions per day. So let's do a quick calculation. Let's do a quick calculation. For standard lot size 4, a minute candle will give you $2. Yeah, a minute candle will give you $2. If a minute candle is giving you $2, then that means if you are trading 3 minutes, let's say you are trading 3 minute candles, so that is times 3, which means, let's do the calculation here. $2 times 3 will give you, $6. So that means you get $6 per session, per trading session. You get $6 per trading session. So if you are now doing that in 20 trading sessions, that is $6 times 20, then that will give you $120. Can you see that? Which means 6 times 20, let's confirm it, that is $120. Can you imagine that? So which means in a day you can easily make your $100 if you are using the standard lot size, which is 6, then you'll be making $3. But to reduce the risk, we are using standard lot size 4. So when you use lot size 4, you put all the rules above into consideration, and you didn't go beyond 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, let's say 3 minute candles per trading session. That is after a spike, or after a very long spike, or after a very long after a very long crash. Then you look at the market very well, you study the market, you make sure that it is safe for you to go into, then you go into it and pick up just 3 minute candles, and you will earn $6 at that particular session. Then you wait for another session where you have a long spike, or a very long spike, or a very long crash, and you study the market again, and you come into the market and you do that again. You do that for like 18 to 20 times. When you do that for like 20 times, you will have earned $120. Then with time, as your capital grows, then you can increase your lot size bit by bit. For instance, if your capital grows up to $300, then your standard lot size for $300 should be 9. You can start using 5, or you start using 6. When you start using 6, you earn $3 per trade. You earn $3 per a minute trade. $3 per a minute trade. When you earn $3 per a minute trade, then you can reduce the trading sessions to like you can increase the trading session to, okay, you earn $3 per minute trade. $3 per minute trade, that is $3 times 3, that is $9. Or you can even say $3 times 2. You go for 2 minutes candles, then $3 times 2. Or let's say you are still with 3 minute candle, $3 times 3. So which means, times 3, that is $9, which means per trading sessions you earn $9 at this stage. Per trading session you earn $9 at this stage, and all you need is just about 12 trades. 12 times 9, all you need is just about 12 trading sessions per day. 12 trading sessions per day, and that will give you over $100. So you can see that it is being reduced as your capital is growing. So this is a good blueprint you can follow. It helps you to reduce the number of time you spend in the market. It also helps you to trade with a clear mind. It helps you to know where you are going to before entering the market. So quickly, in order for us to understand, most of us are always finding it difficult to know when to get into the market, when not to get to the market, when to, how do I know the trend and the trend of the market? How do I know the support and resistance level? This is where we usually have problem. So I have this, let's go to the platform. I have this special indicator which you can put into use. If you should look at it very well, wherever you have a very long candle, can you see after this session? You can see this candle. Okay, let me take it to 1 minute time frame. You will understand what I'm saying. So you can see, once you have a very long candle, once you have a very long candle, then you can always pick, you can see, even as short as this downtrend is, you can still pick your 3 minute candle. Each of these dark candle are 1 minute. You can see 1, 2, 3. But I won't even advise you to trade this, because if you should look at your support and resistance very well, you notice that you are already having another resistance level somewhere, another support level somewhere here in history. If you check the history, so for you to know that very well, you will need to go to like higher time frame, like 5 minutes or 15 minutes, because we are in 1 minute now and you are not seeing the full chart. So that is why we are unable to see the confirm this resistance level, and it's because this support level is because there is a support level here. That is why there is another spike here. So let's look at it from here. From this spike, let's say from this spike, you can see we have how many candles here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. About 11 candles here. That is 11 minutes. So you can easily pick, all you just need is just 3 candles. You can easily pick 3 candles. Once you have confirmed your support and resistance level, you come in, pick up your 3 candles. Look at here, we have so many candles here. This will be like 20 candles. That's about 20 minutes. 20 minutes here. All you just need is just to pick 3 candles. This will be like 30 minutes. All you just need is just 3 candles. Can you see? By the time you pick it one after the other like that, after each spike, you look at it. After each spike, as in after a very long spike, you look at the support, the trend of the market. You look at the support and resistance. For instance, if you are selling boom, you focus more on the support level. You look at the next support level. Is it very close to the next support level? You don't look at 1 minute for that. You can look at higher time frame, like 5 minutes. If you can't find it in 5 minutes, you go to 15 minutes to check these are some of the things I taught my students. I taught them how to do it. And this special indicator, all this red and green that you are seeing, they are not on your chart. This big red ball, this green ball, they are not on your chart, because you are not using this special indicator. This special indicator is what is bringing it. It will give me the signal when there is a downtrend, and when there is an uptrend, it will tell me when to sell and when to buy. So if you have this special indicator, you can easily analyze your market very well. It helps you to see the trend of the market easily. It helps you to know when to sell and when to buy. It helps you to analyze the market very well. So you can easily pick your 3 candles at each level. You can see this is another one, this is another one. So you can easily pick it right now. For those that have gone through my training, for my students, I am very sure they are not looking at what I'm doing now. They are already in the market reaping from this, because they already know that this boom, 1000 is presently on downtrend, so they are selling. Can you imagine you coming in somewhere here and you are still in the market till here? You will have earned a lot of money, most especially if they are the type that are having like $500 as their capital, or those that have grown their capital to $500 or $1,000. They will have earned a lot of money, because the lot size they will be using shouldn't be less than 9, shouldn't be less than 9, because that's not even the standard lot size for $1,000. It is far below the standard size for $1,000. But with 9, each of these candles, each of these 1 minute candles is giving them $4.5. Can you imagine being in the market for like an hour plus now? For like this is like this particular market as is this particular downtrend is going to like an hour plus now. So can you imagine, let's say excuse me, let's say you are in the market for like 60 minutes, $4.5 times 60 minutes. That is the power of knowledge, the power of training. $4.5 times 60 minutes. Can you imagine? That is $30. $30 from this single trade. $30 from this single trade. So you can easily make any money. And this is another one that has happened later in the past. This is another downtrend that has happened, and it is for like another 30 minutes. I mean, more than this should be more than 30 minutes. So being in the market within those periods, it's amazing. It's amazing once you know what to do. That is why the power of the training is there. Once you know what to do, then you will be able to milk the market for a very long time. Sorry, I made a mistake then. $4.5. Is that a mistake? $4.5 times 60 minutes. I was surprised. 4.5, they will have made, whoever, I believe my students should have made around 200 plus now, like $270 plus now, because this market, this particular downtrend has been on for like an hour now, which is 60 minutes. 60 minutes, 60 minutes times 60 minutes times 4.5, times 4.5, that is $270. Can you imagine? That is the power of training. That is the power of training. Once you know what you are doing, you know when to get into the market, and you get into the market and you milk the market till the very last. You milk the market till the very last. If you are still in the market with these, then you should look for the next support level, the next major support level. Then you should know that around there will be a reversal of the price action. So get out of the market before it gets there. Get out of the market before it gets there. I'm very sure $270 is not a small money. It's not a small money. I don't want to know the country you are. This $270 is not a small money. It is good enough for the day. It is good. It is more than your target. It is more than your daily target. So you should get out of the market right now. Get out of the market right now. I am not in a position to study it very well at this particular time because of what I'm doing, but I believe you've gotten enough for the day. Get out of the market before it gets to the next support level. Get out of the market before it gets to the next support level. So that is it. Back to what we are saying. So for you to analyze the market very well, you can get this special indicator. It will help you to analyze the market. It will help you to know the trend of the market clearly. It will give you signal on when to come in. Look at it. It gave us a red signal here. This big red ball tells us that it is going on a long downtrend. You can see the red ball came out here, and it also came out here, and you can see the smaller red balls which is also confirming that the market is still going down, down, down. So this signal, this indicator gives us the signal when to go into the market, and we just need to do a little research on it and decide when to go into the market and when to get out of the market. So with this indicator, you can easily follow the blueprints, which is meant for the newbies, You can easily follow this, use the indicator to solve the aspect of these rules, then to know when to go into the market. With the indicator, you can easily pick your 3 minute candles and use the right lot size, earn $6 per session. Then in 20 trades, then you will have earned $120 in a day. $120 in a day. I believe you have learned a lot from this training. I am happy to do this. I believe you have learned a lot from this trade, and I know that if you practice what I have explained here, you will be able to achieve your daily goal of $100 per day. Your daily goal of $100 per day. And the higher your capital, the more you increase your capital, the more you will be able to, the better for you, because you will be able to reduce the number of sessions you do per day. For instance, if you still want to achieve the $100 daily goal per day with $300, then you don't need more than 12 trades, 12 trading sessions per day. You can see it has cut down, it has removed 8 trading sessions from the normal blueprint I have here. So this is amazing. This is what you can do. This is fantastic. If you are really ready to learn, then you need this. You need to be confident. You need the confidence in yourself. You need to believe in yourself. You need to trust yourself. Then you need to be satisfied with whatever you have gotten in the market. Do not go back into the market after achieving your goal. Do not go back into the market after achieving your goal. Once again, my name is Samuel Opeola. If you are new to this channel, kindly hit on the subscription button below this video and also hit on the notification bell so that you get notified each time I upload a new video. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and I will be glad you did. If you have any question, kindly check below this video for the description box. Check my email there and send me an email. If you need my strategies, my trading strategies, send me an email. My email is in the description box. Send me an email and I will reply you. If you need this special indicator, this special indicator works for all assets. If you need this special indicator, you can see the boom is still going down. It is still going down, just that I'm not in an opportunity to analyze it now. I believe my students will have analyzed it. They will have known where they want to get out of the market even before it get a reversal in price action. So I believe they can decide for themselves. So if you need this special indicator, also check my email in the description box and send me a message. I will reply you immediately. Watch out for my next video. It's going to be a great one. Until then, I remain Samuel Opeola. Take care.